it's rock, R&B, all that kind of stuff. I just look at it as music, When I feel sorry for anybody who only listens to one form of music.
Unsigned, you're listening to the Freeza Block Show. Local, milehigh.underground.com. Unsigned, local artists, unsigned artists. Music you may have never heard before. Music you'll want to hear again. All right here on the Freeza Block Show.
Very happy. Welcome in. It is a Freeza Block Show, so very happy to have everybody listening in and alongside. I guess we have a little bit of a faulty mic, but that's all good, man. We're very, very stoked. We are so excited. We have Float Like a Buffalo in here. They're here to showcase some of their new music and a couple of new band members and a lot of changes that they've gone through. So, hey, guys, what's happening, man? Just go ahead and say right on hi and just keep moving those mics around where you can, man. It is Float Like a Buffalo. Hey, guys, how's it going? All right. It's good to hear you guys all, man. All right, there we go. Try it again. Say hi again. Hey. There we go. Now I got you on there now, man. It is Float Like a Buffalo. And for the folks that are, missing out on the first part of that Bronco game because they want to hear who you guys are, let them know what kind of music it is you guys play and what Float Like a Buffalo kind of is all about, man.
That's an interesting question.
Funk rock.
Funk rock.
We've been trying to figure that out,
but not all the time.
Not all the time.
Sometimes we play some reggae.
That's kind of where we're trying to steer it towards lately, is a little more funk rock kind of thing, with the horns and whatever we do in between that is.
Real positive, man. That's the thing I'm getting from you guys is real positive and fun music, man. The kind of music that you could sit down, drink a beer to, and kick it with your friends, and just listen and enjoy, man. Great stuff.
I think we tend to agree with that. We like to make people dance. We like to make people have fun.
As long as you enjoy what we're doing, then that's mission accomplished. So word.
And that's what you guys are all about, man. You just want to enjoy the deal, man. And of course, Corey and I you know what? I need to get everybody's names, man. I only know Corey because he's the one that makes the posts all the time, man. So my bad. You know what I like about Corey is that he likes to go barefoot on the stage, man. I put a post up on Instagram, just your feet, float like a buffalo. So they should know who you are, man.
I enjoy my hippie.
It's all Jason, right? Okay.
Jason plays the bass.
Jason, and you play the bass, indeed. And how long you been with the band, man?
Oh man, 2.5 years, almost 3 years now. Coming up on 3, 2.5 at this point. So that's basically Evan, Garrett, and I kind of all joined around the same time there. In that same, Garrett was there from the beginning, but Evan and I joined around the same time.
Yeah. Garrett's an OG.
Yeah.
And Garrett in the back. You're Garrett, right? Okay. And what do you do, Garrett? You do percussion and
auxiliary percussion and backup vocals. So lots of hand percussion. I keep it rhythmic.
And all around tomfoolery.
Yeah.
That's right. That's the prankster of the group, right? Okay. And your name, man?
My name is Phil.
Okay.
I play the drums.
See, that's why I don't remember Phil, because he was hidden behind his massive drum set. So.
And that 4-piece.
He's there to keep time, man. We got Evan right there on guitar. Yes, Evan's always got to get up early and feed the horses, man. I know that's the deal, man.
That is true. We don't really think he does. He just doesn't want to help us pack. He's like, I don't want to help you guys pack. I gotta go feed horses. He just goes home and watches HBO.
Yeah, because I have HBO. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's how it is. And then we got a couple of new dudes in the back, man. We didn't catch them the last time, man, and we're very stoked to introduce these guys as new members of Float Like a Buffalo. And go ahead, man.
They call me Beef. I play the trombone. My name's Corey also.
That's why we call him.
Don't worry about that.
That's all good, man. It's cool to have two Corys in the house, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Very confused.
Yeah.
And my name's Luke. I play tenor sax and trombone.
All right.
Also good to hear trombone.
My name's Corey. I play the keys.
Tenor sax and trombone.
Sometimes, hey, man, it doesn't matter what it's called as long as you play it well, right?
That's
No doubt about it. Well, Luke, why don't you and Beef there, you guys both each can tell a little bit of your story about how you guys hooked up with Float Like a Buffalo, how you found out about them, heard their music, all that good stuff, man.
Let's start from the beginning.
Essentially, I have a close friend that I was in a band with in high school. We were a ska group called Scolorado. We were
love the
goofy
name.
outfits and went and played for high school friends. And then I was hanging out at the bar with him, and Corey happens to work with him at the Tavern in Littleton. And so he was just like telling me, he's like, I got this friend that's in a band, and they're really awesome. And I think you should go like see them live. And I was going to, but then I had to go to a Buffalo Preservation to go watch my other band play, Papagoya, the past band. I watched them play.
At Buffalo Reservation, by the way.
I can't remember the name.
A little bit weird.
Greeley.
A little bit weird.
I missed their first show, but I kept talking to him, and I was like, hey, so we still should get together. And I would send Corey little memes of trombone players like smiling at him to try and get him to play. And then eventually, like once they were done recording their last single, it was Finding Somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever they were done recording that, they were kind of free to have some time to play. And so Luke was still jaunting around Europe.
Yeah, I was doing a 3-week backpacking trip around Europe, and almost a year ago, honestly, Beef and I worked together with another Denver band called the Gin Doctors, and we played some horns with them for a show. And so while I was finishing up my trip, Corey hits me up on Facebook, goes, hey man, I don't know when you get back, but if you do, have an opportunity for some horn or play some horns with this new band. We come in, sat in on the first rehearsal with them together, and everything just kind of clicked in place. It was like the oceans parted, and we opened up, jammed some music.
And that was kind of how it went. You guys just started jamming, and it didn't matter. I mean,
the moment that Corey and I got together before and took one of the songs, their song "Smile for the Camera," let's show up with some parts in mind. And then from there, we both have been playing music long enough that being able to jam out was something that's kind of been a little bit natural. And him and I have worked together, so being able to work together has kind of created a really serendipitous relationship of responsibility and parts. Right?
We're using lots of big words in here.
Serendipitous relationship of responsibility.
We should write a song about that.
Yeah, no doubt. That sounds like a song in the making for sure. It is Float Like a Buffalo. Cody, Garrett, Phil, Beef, Luke, Evan, and Jason, they're in here, and they are kicking ass. They're taking names, and they're doing it right at the same time as the Broncos. So thank you guys very much for missing that preseason game, because after all, it's just a freaking preseason game, man. Right?
So, yeah, I don't think it starts till 7 anyway.
Oh, see, there we go. This is a perfect. This is a perfect pregame party. It's a perfect pregame party. Let me tell you what, man. You guys definitely brought all your stuff, man, and I know the folks that are watching are just. They're just chomping at the bit to hear the kind of music that you guys play if they've never heard before, and I am too. I love what you guys do. I love the music. So go ahead and let us know what you guys are going to play, and we'll leave it right on over to you.
So this song is called "Whiskey Dreams." It's on our first EP titled "Enjoy the Ride." You can find it on Spotify. You can find it on iTunes, Apple Play, Google Music. We also have all of the songs we have recorded are available for free download on our website. It's floatlikeabuffalomusic.com. So check that out. And this song is on there, and it's called Whiskey Dreams. So cheers to you whiskey drinkers.
Cheers, baby. Woo!
Up in Colorado with a waitress from Chicago. Last time them little rails took me home. It was there I found a bottle with a note from long ago. It said, don't forget your whiskey when you roam. Now the sun was getting low, and which way do I go? I really just can't go home. My girl will bitch and moan about the cold and the snow, and the bankers are after their loans. What would it do to face all of you when I ain't had a nice big shot of booze? And I'll be drinking all that whiskey till your mama tell me that I ain't a welcome around here no more. Yeah, I go full throttle to the bottom of the bottle. I gotta find my way down to the floor, down to the floor. Well, I had walked into a parlor for a tattoo of my mother's name, Linda Lou. She never could do what mother should do. She was taken when I was just 2. Now I find myself looking while my sister's busy looking at the carnivals. They're coming in pairs. A clown, a goat, an elephant. You're such a sad degenerate while the bad guy is creeping up your stairs. What would it do to face all of you when I ain't had a nice big shot of booze? And I'll be drinking all that whiskey till your mama tell me that I ain't a welcome around here no more. Yeah, I go full throttle to the bottom of the bottle. I gotta find my way down to the floor, down to the floor. Go ahead, Evan. Till your mama tell me that I ain't welcome around here no more. Yeah, I go full throttle to the bottom of the bottle. I gotta find my way down to the floor. And I'll be drinking all that whiskey till your mama tell me that I ain't welcome around here no more. Yeah, I go full throttle to the bottom of the bottle. I gotta find my way down to the floor, down to the floor.
Great stuff. Float like a buffalo right here in the studio. Corey, Garrett, Beef, Luke, Evan, and Jason, and Phil. I almost left Phil right out of the mix, man. Great stuff, man. Awesome stuff. They are Float Like a Buffalo. Make sure you head out to the Facebook page. From there, it takes you to all the links and all the social medias that Float Like a Buffalo has. And, of course, I love FLAB, dude. I love that, man. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool, man. It's like at first when you guys probably thought about, well, you know what? Those letters are kind of sound silly. But now, right, it's kind of like catchy, right? It's kind of like an inside type of deal, right?
I think Evan's the first one that noticed it. I think he was like, you guys are, that spells out flab. That's fine.
Yeah. Hashtag flab.
Hashtag flab, dude. That's what I'm talking about. It is Float Like a Buffalo. That's right, man. Great stuff. Tell us a little bit about some of the shows you guys have coming up. I know you guys got some stuff. You got something going tomorrow, and you got another thing going on in a couple of weeks on top of that, man. So
right now, our next few shows coming up. Tomorrow night, which is Friday, September 1st, we're playing from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Lansdowne Arms, which is down in Highlands Ranch. It's off like 470 and Lucent. It's in a little.
Highlands
It's called
Ranch
Town
Parkway.
Center.
Yeah, Highlands Ranch.
Town Center off of Highlands Ranch Parkway.
Yeah. So it's a free show to get in.
All the SUV driving moms down there, come on out.
Let's go,
Nice
Cougars. What's
patio,
up?
man. Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Down with the Cougars.
That's right.
Luke's a big fan of Cougars, so so we got that going on, and then our big one that we're really excited about. So for the new song that we'll be debuting for everybody here in a little bit, just hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Hang on to your hats, folks.
But we also have a music video coming out for it that we're very excited about. We're screening it at the Alamo Draft House in Sloan's Lake next Friday night, September 8th. That's the Alamo Draft House on Colfax and where is it, Phil?
Raleigh.
Colfax and Raleigh, west of I-25. It's free to get in. It's all ages. We're going to be playing. Party starts at 7. We're going to be playing at 8 o'clock, and then directly after our set, we will be screening the video in a movie theater.
Yeah.
Big
shout out.
So no movie, but you get a performance and you get the video. So
Exactly.
nice. And you guys, well, I'm not going to spoil the surprise. Never mind, man. Never mind, man. Alamo Draft out there on Colfax and Raleigh. Make sure to check that out. I will be there. So you know what? It'll be kick-ass. So if one person says Freeza Block to me, then they get a free drink at the party. Okay, so come on out. Just one. Oh, that's all I can afford is one, baby. That's all I can afford is one. So, unless you're really fine, then we'll think about it. Indeed. It is Float Like a Buffalo. Corey, Garrett, Beef, Phil, Luke, Evan, and Jason. Again, check out their Facebook page. You like that first song. You're going to like all the rest of their music as well, man. Good stuff, man.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Awesome. So on top of that, you guys got some, tell us about, some of the recordings that you guys have been doing. Have you been re-recording a lot of new songs? Because that song that you just played there has, of course, the additional, the new element in it. So are you guys kind of redoing some of the stuff, or how are we working it?
So we talked about as a band, maybe like our goal right now is to be releasing a full length album by January, roughly, somewhere in that time frame. And there will be a couple songs on there from the first EP, from that Enjoy the Ride EP, that we're going to revamp with the horns. They've come a long way in all the aspects of the songs anyway. And, we're coming up with new material. Like we said, we're kind of going with more of a funk rock kind of thing. And the last couple singles,
We've been at the Spot Studios twice in the last 5 months now or something like that, right?
Spot Studios.
And big shout out to them
awesome.
too. They are the greatest.
They know what they're doing.
And
who runs that? Who's running? Helping you guys out with all that
Sawyer
good stuff.
And Rich.
I don't know Rich's last name either.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
But Glenn and
His last name is Rich Beltrip.
Rich Belcher.
Belcher.
They're awesome, man.
Yeah.
He's a very mysterious man.
Yeah. So they run this big studio out of their house and
Out of the house. I love it. So you guys can have beers and smokes outside, take breaks and all that good stuff.
We recorded as a 2-story atrium to this mid-century modern house, and the acoustics in it are just fantastic.
They have done such an amazing job throwing that place together, and then they do a great job with production work and mixing and everything. They're even good for just hey, how about you change this one tiny little thing about it, and it makes it sound that much better. It's pretty awesome. Watch them work.
That's cool, man. It almost makes you go, oh, must be nice. I ought to live in a must be nice club there, man. Indeed. Hey, folks, for the folks sitting at home, and I hope you guys have it broken out, at least the guys at home. The folks that have seen Float Like a Buffalo here before maybe know how to play along. That bell is for a hit or a shot. It doesn't necessarily have to be weed or alcohol, but just a little something to get you right on through this interview. And when we make brilliant points, man. So definitely singing a lot about it though, man. Great stuff, man. Yeah, there we go. You owe us a couple of 3 or 4 at least. I've hit it a couple times. Good stuff, man. I think we might have covered this before, but I really like, what gave you guys the start, the Float Like a Buffalo, the whole thing, man, for, the very genesis of it, man?
Well, the way it started was actually myself and Garrett we met working at the tavern, and we started, he was a drummer and I could play the guitar a little bit and sing a little bit. And so him and I would go out to open mics and just play some songs that I had written and
just kicking back,
Just
huh?
kicking back. Yeah, we called ourselves the Shower Curtains. We had a great idea for a logo for a T-shirt too. It was going to be like the Karate Kid shower curtain costume. It's going to be awesome.
Nice.
And then we had a good friend of ours named Richie who's currently working on putting it together another band. He was in Richie Allen and the Bad Ideas for a while. Got a show at the Metal Lark and wanted us to open for him. So we kind of threw together a band, and we had a 7-piece band, and we were kind of bluegrassy and kind of country and kind of rocky, and we didn't really have a direction, but we played it, and then it just kind of evolved from there. We some people didn't like the direction it was going and wanted to do something different. So we got Jason and Evan on bass and guitar shortly thereafter, and then we added Phil on drums. Not too long after that.
Once we had solidified Phil in there in the position as drummer, because we were struggling. We went through like 4 drummers in like a year, and we were struggling to find the right guy. And so when Phil stepped in, that's when we really solidified it for the first time. And just the more we played around and stuff, and the more music interest we have, that music we listen to and stuff, we felt the horns was gonna be a key asset. So now we feel like we got the lineup we need right now to bring the thunder.
There was originally a time where we were like, well, maybe we'll just have some horns on some songs, and they'll just sit in on these ones. And so we had them out for, what was the first show?
We did like 6 songs.
Yeah,
first show was maybe a Herman.
Yeah, Herman's or
like
something.
a 3-hour set, and we played 6 songs.
After that,
How long did you guys play? 6, like, right? You guys just played 6 songs right away.
Songs at the very beginning.
Bam, right off the bat, man.
Well, yeah, but we like I said, we came in. The cool part for Beef and I working together is that they gave us a really solid foundation of music to work on. And both him and I are big ska fans and big reggae fans. So we've been listening to all that stuff growing up. So the first time we're listening to their music, or the first time I'm ever listening to it, like, oh yeah, here's obviously the part that's going to come in right now. This is the song that's missing these things right now that we're able to throw in. And immediately from the first song we played that people were able to listen to, they went, oh yeah, that just takes a good ensemble and just fattens it up.
It does, man.
So much more.
You took the word right out of my mouth. Fat. It makes your sound fatter, man. And it is so cool, man. And it really is. It's cool to see the live element. See you guys kicking it, doing a little choreography up off the side and stuff. Hey, man, that's what makes it go. That's what I'm talking about.
Really, after that first show too, everybody, friends, family,
clicked,
people
really
came up to us and they're like, so they're playing all the time now, right? We're like, yeah, that's gonna happen. So
of course, you guys are in the band now.
Doesn't care.
Oh, don't lie. You were stoked.
There you go, man. Call them out on the deal. Call them out on the deal. It is Float Like a Buffalo. I would name every one of these guys' names, but you know what? It's getting kind of old. They know who they are, man, and you guys should know who they are. Again, check out the Facebook page. That takes you to everywhere you need to go. And these guys are ready to play another one, man. So because these guys are a jam band type of band, and they like to play and play and play. So I'm not going to even bother to ask how many songs they want to play, because they're going to say as many as we want. So go ahead and let us know which one you guys are going to hit here, and go ahead and do it.
Was that first one that we played on the air already?
Well, it was like a little snippet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's rock it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's this song about?
No,
Evan?
not darling. Talk about it, Evan.
Oh, Now Darling. Okay. I was like, what are you talking about? You're whispering to me. So, Now Darling is a song I wrote, I think, my freshman year of college. I guess it has a really sublime influence. That's what I was listening to at the time.
Wasn't it about Ashley Home? Or am I right?
Let's not call anyone out.
That's not her real name. I don't know.
That's not the nicest song.
Yeah, that's not the nicest song. I don't believe, though, it's about anyone in specific.
Okay.
It was taken sort of along the same lines as this one song called Get Out. But I don't believe it's about any specific person. But yeah, when you wake up to that person that you don't like, and then they're gone, and then you wake up again to someone else, and it's like, nice.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that to happen to me. All right.
I mean, it happens to everyone.
That's Evan Hansen. Evan Hansen.
All right, let's rock it.
I said, now, darling, won't you please pay me, let me be Get out of my home, I said, now, baby, won't you please let go? Don't think I'm a hoe. You're out of control. I said, now, darling, I woke up just the other day, rolled over, looked into a brand new face, and I was so happy because it was her and not you. I said, damn, baby, don't you look at me with those eyes. You're always looking like you're gonna cry, and we don't want that. No, we don't want that. I said, now, darling, won't you please hate me? Let me be. Get out of my home, I said, now, baby, won't you please let go? Don't think I'm a hoe. You're out of control. I said, now, darling, why don't you just go and start the car? Drive it away to some place real far, cause I don't want you here. All up in my space, I said, damn, baby, what you thinking in that head? You can never convey it until you would surely be dead. And I'm so tired. Said, I'm so tired. I said, now, darling, won't you please hate me? Let me be. Get out of my home. I said, now, baby, won't you please let go? Don't think I'm a hoe. You're out of control. Go ahead, horns. So now, darling, won't you please hate me? Let me be. Get out of my home, I said, now, baby, won't you please let go? Don't think I'm a hoe. You're out of control. I said, now, darling, won't you, baby? Won't you just hate me? Just let me be. Get out of my home. I said, now, baby. Said, baby, won't you just let me go, let me go. I'm not the hoe, you're out of control.
Awesome. Great stuff. Float Like a Buffalo live in the studio right here on the Freeza Block Show. Great stuff. Cody, Garrett, Phil, Beef, Luke, Evan, and Jason. Of course, it's all name-worthy. Good stuff. Float Like a Buffalo. Make sure to check them out tomorrow. And to check them out at the we're at the Alamo deal, right? At the Alamo Draft House. And what is it? What is that date so we can remember? Everybody write it down. September 8th. All right. And what else are you doing on a Friday night, man? And coming down and checking that out. And you get the video, man.
That's it.
Sweet.
It'll be done by 10 o'clock. Or like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, see, so you got.
We're doing an after party somewhere.
That's what I'm talking about. After party, baby. Indeed, man. Tell us a little bit about the video, man, if you would, man.
Yeah. So the video, we Connor, what's his last name, Garrett? I'm sorry.
Thule.
Connor Thule shot it for us. We did it at a little Mexican, they call it Mountain Mex restaurant down in Littleton called The Alley.
Okay.
Right there on Main Street. Great food, great tequilas. We shot it there overnight, over a couple nights. Did a little choreographed dance routine to it. We have the same set of legs that were in our last video for this moment, but we show all of her this time. Alexis Mariah Lincoln is in it.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. By the way.
Yeah, we just got a bunch of friends together and filled up the bar, and
Not all, yeah, like
well, not all of them, but you know what I mean. And got all of our friends there to just kind of hang out and be in the background, and everybody was cool, and we had a good time, and we were there till late at night, but we had fun.
Yeah, we had fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun shooting that. We had people watching us in the back. Like, I don't want to give anything away for it, but there's a part where we're dancing in an alley, and there were people standing back there watching us, calling us the Backstreet Boys.
Making you guys laugh. Did it take
We're that good at dancing.
Now, did it take a long time?
If you've ever seen the video, we're really good at dancing. Just
Believe it or
know
not,
that now.
choreography didn't take that terribly long. I mean, we had to practice it a lot, but you know, we choreographed it while we were recording the song at the studio, like while somebody was doing their tracks. We were just in the back, just
killing two birds with one stone,
exactly.
huh? Nice.
All day long.
Multitasking.
That's awesome. It is Float Like a Buffalo. They will be at the Alamo Draft House at Colfax in Raleigh Friday, September 8th.
Yeah,
So make sure you come out there. Is that an all ages deal, guys?
It's an all ages free event.
All right, bring your bro. I think I might bring my daughter out, man. It should be pretty cool, man. Awesome.
Bring your kids, bring your wives.
Yeah.
The show
Yeah. It's definitely a family deal, man. You know, just like you PG-13'd up the last song, man. That was really nice, man.
Yeah, we tried. That might have thrown us off a little bit. We talked about what we were going to do, and I said, okay, and then I did something totally different.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, this is definitely a toned down style at Float Like a Buffalo plays. They don't really do an acoustic style set. It's all hard, and it's loud, and it kicks ass, and it'll tear your head off if you don't watch out, man. I'm telling you what. Yes, indeed, Float Like a Buffalo. You guys were cool enough to yeah, no doubt.
He likes to say that.
We'd like to experience. We'd like to kind of experience a little bit of that. You guys sent me a CD here, and it's a song called "She Don't Care." Let's break that down a little bit before we play it for the folks, so they can get a taste of what you guys are like.
She's just relatively indifferent to everything.
Yeah,
I think.
she's just kind of like, eh. No, but this is our new single. This is one we just recorded at the Spot Studios. We're releasing it tonight after we get home from doing this little radio show.
Yes.
Not little, it's a big radio show.
This is an exclusive, baby, right here.
This is an exclusive. There's only very few people that have heard it. So pay attention, and then later on tonight, we'll have this up on our website for free download. It'll also be available on Spotify and iTunes and all the other places here. Everything in the next few days.
We recorded with Gabe Irvine from the Motet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got to shout him out. Yeah, Gabriel Irvine
Gabriel Irvine from the Motet threw down trumpet on the track, and then Lizzie Gogolowski threw down some vocals for us, some backup vocals, did a little lead at the end there, and they're both fantastic.
Wow, so this is a full-blown kind of real.
Ensemble that you're going to hear on this.
Yeah.
Well, Luke counts as two people because he plays.
Hey, I played both tenor, saxy, and trumpet on the track.
Wow.
Yeah, we went for it.
Well, I can't wait, you guys. This song is called "She Don't Care." It's an exclusive. Float Like a Buffalo right here on the Freeza Block channel, the Freeza Block Network, highunderground.com.
What do I do with those eyes? I look hard and I don't know why. I deploy my bag of tricks at the elegant cut like a pickup stick. So I get a slide, I got that vibe. Baby girl here got the planets aligned, so I throw my game out on the table, waiting to hear if she's a woman in the neighbor. But she don't care. She don't give a damn about my call. She don't care. Looked at me and didn't even pause. Now she don't care. She don't give a damn about my call. She don't care. Looked at me and didn't even pause to the no. What do I do with those hips? make me want to taste your lips, cause can't stop thinking about your body. Wishing I could get you to come up behind me. I won't quit so easy, cause I really think that you would please me. Baby girl, won't you give me your number, cause tonight it's you I wanna get under. She don't care, she don't give a damn about my call. She don't care, looked at me and didn't even pause. Now she don't care, she don't give a damn about my call. She don't care, looked at me and didn't even pause. Break it down. She don't give a damn about my call. She don't care. Looked at me and didn't even pause. Now she don't care. She don't give a damn about my call. She don't care. Looked at me and didn't even pause. Now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was so good. Float like a buffalo. If you want to check it out tomorrow. Don't wait. Lansdowne Arms. Make sure to check it out on the Google Maps. If you can't find it, Lansdowne Arms down there in Highland Ranch. All the SUV driving moms will be down there drinking, throwing back tequila shots and having a great time, man. And they'll have the kids with them too, man. That's the best part. It's an all ages. Is that an all ages deal, guys? As well?
Is it? No, after 9 o'clock.
No, because my little cousin out there. That's the first 2 hours, though, right?
Yeah, it's at least all ages till 9.
Hey, bring the kids anyway, man. Who cares? Have some shots, Mom. It's all good.
Doubt it.
Great stuff, man. Float like a buffalo in the studio. Tell us, any of you guys, why you guys decided to play this kind of funk music, this kind of positive music. You guys aren't, into playing hard metal, although you could. You guys could play folk. You guys could play a whole variety of different styles of music. What brings you to this, man?
The fact that it's fun. It's really fun to play it. It's fun that people like to dance to it. They really get into it. It's just, the energy is. I mean, that's kind of, that's kind of why we do this. We like it. We love the interaction with the fans.
Yeah, the response, right, and
we love it. Yeah.
And somehow we all listen to pretty much similar music.
Yeah,
It's pretty interesting with 7 of us.
We're all big fans of funk music. We like the Motet, which was very exciting when we got. To play with us, and we were all. I was like, kind of starstruck. You need somebody to open for you? Let us know.
Hey, big shouts.
We have a lot of rock songs too. That are still songs that we enjoy playing. It's never good to keep the same kind of thing. You want to differ it up a little bit. And I think that's something we enjoy, is the variety of it.
I'm back to that what you said earlier. We're moving towards that funk rock, but we still have funk, we still have rock, we still have folk, we still have the whole genre. So it's and you can see the individuality, and you can see the stuff that's written by Corey, you can see the stuff that's written by Evan. You can hear Jason's bass playing, you can hear what Corey and I listen to, you can hear how Phil played drums, different genres coming together and creating this.
And Garrett.
Garrett is focused over there.
Usually it's on his phone anyway.
But getting all that, and it creates not just one specific genre, but something that is attainable for everyone to listen to.
And of course, and like I said, you know, the positivity comes through on it. It's not negative. It's fun. It makes you want to just get up and dance. And the thing is, man, if you don't get up and dance, you kind of feel like a douche a little bit.
That's exactly right. You should,
yeah.
you should feel like that if you come to our shows. Get your back up.
If you need a couple of shots first, then take a couple of shots, damn it, and get up there and dance. No half circle in front of the crowd tomorrow night at Lansdowne Arms. I swear.
Packed dance floor. The more you get your liquid courage. Yeah. That's exactly right. If you take enough shots, we sound really good.
Imagine how we sound after 4 tequila shots.
No kidding.
That's when it gets dangerous.
Corey is especially handsome when drunk.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I don't know anything about that, but we're just going to go with it. We're just going to go ahead and go with it. It is Float Like a Buffalo. They're here in the studio. Cody, Garrett, Phil, Beef, Luke, and Evan and Jason, man. I got them all in there, man. Good stuff, man. Float Like a Buffalo. Make sure, again, that you check them out on the Facebook page. Go and try to find their music. Give them some love. They definitely deserve it. They're one of the funner bands. I love watching you guys live. It's such a fun show, man. Tell us a little bit about some of that prep that goes into it, man. You guys, you know, do a little choreography here and there. There's lights. There's all kinds of, you know, a lot more stuff than you would think that goes into a Float Like a Buffalo.
Well,
program.
Usually before every show, we spend about 2 weeks just preparing the dance moves and the lights. No, I'm just.
There's pyrotechnics. No, but you know, we're in the studio twice a week. Sometimes 3, 4, 5 hours. For sometimes 3 days, and we're constantly working the craft, and we're trying to improve and tighten up at any chance.
Yeah.
And
spend more time with each other than we do usually at home or anything else like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
like
it's kind of
the choreography thing. It just comes. We're friends, which also helps, and we're all a little bit weird. So if someone starts doing something, we're like, yeah, whatever. It just kind of goes across the group.
It's just fun.
It's just fun. It's having fun at every show, which is.
And the people get that. I think when they see you and they haven't seen what Float Like a Buffalo, they come in there like, what? What is the name of this band? And then they listen to a couple of songs, and then it's like, woo! Hey, man, I can't believe this. This is amazing. Just amazing, man.
That's what it's about for us. Yeah, that's definitely what it's about.
It's always nice. We've been getting this the last few shows. A lot of people have come up to us afterwards and been like, man, I was here to see this other band, but wow, you guys just blew me away. That was amazing, and we love that.
Yeah, that makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Keeps us coming back.
And you know what? You guys probably get that more than a lot. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much almost every show, you probably get 1 or 2 people that come up to you and say, "Whoa."
Yeah, sure. I mean, if it's one person every time who really digs it, then so be it. We'll keep doing it as long as one more person every time, man.
We look out there and people are smiling and they don't really want to talk to us afterwards. The smile is good also.
Right. So but anyway, if you're going to be down there at Lansdowne Arms, make sure to check them out. Come and say hi. Say hi to the guys, man. Phil could get out there behind the drums and shake your hand. He's a little bit scary,
when
but
he's not playing, he's much less scary.
Yeah.
What's scary about that?
We can't tell because Corey, you're hiding behind Corey's head. Float Like a Buffalo live in the studio. You guys got one more for us, or 2 more, or however many more you guys want to do, man? Float Like a Buffalo in the studio. Make sure to check out their Facebook page. And make sure to check them out tomorrow at Lansdowne Arms, Highlands Ranch. All the SUV driving moms will be out there, and their husbands too. And bring the kids, because it's going to be a really, really great and surprising show. You will be surprised at how well these guys play. Go ahead and tell us what you guys are going to do, and we'll hook it right on up, man.
All right, so this is oh yeah, I keep forgetting. So this is one of our newest songs. It's called "Buy My Book," and it's about a person that most of us know, somebody like this guy.
Cocky mofos.
Yeah.
It's a cocky guy, Mr. Do No Wrong, thinks he's the man, and so that's what this song is basically about.
Yep.
Song about me, baby.
I'm the man, everybody knows who I am. All around the town, everybody's looking down on me cause they wanna be me, but they can't be me, so they just gotta see me. I'm the dude in the three-piece suit. I'm the #1 guy on your girlfriend's speed dial. Everybody wants to know my secret. Well, this is humility and how I achieved it. I'm not the man, nobody knows who I am. I ain't got no style, I'm not even #1 on my own mom's speed dial. I'm the cat that you don't look twice at, the wallflower that you won't see at happy hour. Buy my book on how to be a prick called This Is Humility and How I Achieved It. Well, this is humility and how I achieved and that is by my book.
Yes, indeed. Live here in the Freeza Block on milehighunderground.com. It is Float Like a Buffalo. Cody, Garrett, Phil, Beef, Luke, Evan, and Jason. And yes, indeed, you guys, thank you guys so much for breaking it down for us, man. Really, really awesome. And I love live music, especially right here in the Freeza Block, and the folks outside that have been passing by have been stopping and enjoying what you guys have been playing. And you got to love that, man. So big hand to you guys for playing a little bit of a live set. And, of course, for the folks at home who have been listening, it is not the style that you guys are going to check, that you guys are going to see tomorrow at Lansdowne Arms, man, in Highlands Ranch. It is going to be a little bit harder and a little bit grittier and a lot more fun, even though this is a blast, by the way. I'm having a great time.
Loud and blaring is always the best way.
We like to dance.
Like to rock.
Yeah. We all like to move a lot on stage, so when we don't get to do that, it's always kind of like,
yeah.
Let me out.
Excuse me. And don't forget to check them out at the Alamo Draft House on Friday, September 8th, up there on Colfax and Raleigh, right up there close to Sloan's Lake. and a few of my favorite dispensaries. So make sure to check it out. Friday, September 8th. It's a video release show. So it's not only just the show, it's also the video.
World premiere on the big
All
screen.
three, all ages.
This Friday, next Friday.
Next Friday.
Friday. You'll get the whole seat, but you'll only need that head.
There you go. There you go, man. Again, float like a buffalo. You guys kick ass, man. It's really fun to watch you guys play live, of course, again, man. And one time I happened to stumble upon you guys at Ned Kelly's bar. I think it was a Halloween night, something like that. Just stumbling through Littleton, and I was so happy that it was you guys. I mean, I was like, wow, you know, somebody's in there kicking ass. Who is it? I go in there, and sure enough, it's you guys. I'm like, wow.
That's our
stomping ground.
Bring them in off the streets. Ned Kelly's is our Halloween spot. We like playing.
That's our drinking hole too. If you go down there, you'll catch us over there. We'll buy you a drink. Maybe if we like you.
PB&J.
Yeah, we'll buy
Depends
you.
on how many shows we played this month.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to deplete the account, guys. You don't want to deplete the account. Speaking of that, man, are you guys planning on, like, maybe in the future, maybe next year, once you guys really get this album released and all this stuff, thinking about going on kind of a regional tour or anything like that, man?
Yeah, we would definitely like. So we've done a couple smaller trips, like a few little out of state little journeys here. You know, 3-4 shows here, 4-5 shows here. And yeah, that's definitely on the list, is getting a real good run in, you know, maybe a nice 2-week little run through somewhere.
Yeah, 2 week, 3 week, like West Coast tour would be.
Yeah.
Who puts that together? I mean, you guys kind of collectively do that on your own, or do you guys have somebody?
It's proved to be a little bit difficult booking shows out of state so far, but you know, it's just, I think, persistence.
We're still
I guess.
new.
And, yeah,
we're persistence, and we're new,
We
and
still get them though. I mean,
gotta get your foot in the door out there first, and we've gotten a few out, and we'll continue to do that.
hey, we played 4 shows in 3 days in Los Angeles last fall. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you guys fly out, or
Yeah,
did you
we
guys
drove.
drive a van?
Van broke down in Utah.
Oh, tell us the story. Tell us the
Of course,
story.
it's a van. We're just driving along, and this, loud noise happens from right underneath me and Corey's feet, who were in the front seat, and it like scared the hell out of both of us, I think. But anyway,
Was that when the song Road Ahead was written?
Actually, that was when the road.
just about, yeah.
So we're in the middle of the desert, and I cannot remember the name of the town. Do you remember?
Started with a P.
Patawa.
I don't know.
Padawan.
Patawa.
It's someplace you guys will just
Yeah.
never go again, I'm sure.
Someplace we'll never. Yeah.
It was
We'll avoid that
basically
one
like the
next time.
last stop for like the next 50 miles of Utah.
No, it was like
No,
100.
Yeah, it was right before you hit that like 200-mile
Right on the
stretch in
edge.
Utah where there's nothing. And
So
we got,
luckily,
so it was lucky that way.
Some local, local mechanic, whatever, came out in the middle of the night, gave it a look, and came back the next morning, fixed it up. Back on the way.
I just remember we were at this gas station and we were like, we have no idea what's wrong with the van. And then this other guy pulls up with the exact same van. And so we went over and we're like, we have no idea what's going on with this van. You know, like, have you ever seen anything like this? So he had us like turn the engine over. He comes over, he just looks right in the engine. He goes, it's your spark plugs, and then walks away. Like it wasn't like, here's how you can fix this. It's just like, that's what's wrong, man. And then just, that was it.
That's a common thing with these Fords. It just blew a spark plug out of it.
Yeah.
So
We almost, though, were going to be so well, because remember the spark plug had fallen out and was lost for a while.
And it fell out of the wheel well.
It was close, but in the end, it all worked out.
It did.
You guys made the show on time and
got
killed
to
it.
sleep in a bed.
We did, I think, have a show the next day.
We did.
We got that
In Colorado.
in Denver. Yeah.
Hey, Phil, if you could just move over just a little bit so we could see you a little bit more. There we go. Hey, everybody. Phil was telling the story, and all we were looking at was Corey's head. So that's all good, man. It's Flow Like a Buffalo in the studio. And make sure to check them out at Lansdowne Arms and Highlands Ranch. It's going to be a great time. If you've never been there before, make sure that you enjoy it, because you're going to want to go back, especially to see these guys, man, down there in Highlands Ranch. Make sure to check out their show at the Alamo Draft House. It's going to be a video release party Friday, September 8th, and September 22nd. They're going to be at the Hard Rock Cafe, home of the $9 margarita. So make sure you check it out. Get a 6 or a 12 before you come on out and get your drink. And and go to the Hard Rock Cafe and check them out. It's going to be a great show at the end of the month, man. Are you guys playing with anybody in particular on that deal?
I think it's just us. It's just like 75 to 90-minute shows. Just gonna be us.
Okay, just you, man. That's kick ass, and that that's kind of how they do it down there, huh? I mean, just they don't really have like a whole set of folks. How do you guys manage to get a show at the Hard Rock? Just call them up and say, hey, here's a file.
We were in a battle of the bands like what?
Oh
gosh.
Yeah, that was
early spring. So it was springtime, May, something like that. And we did a battle of the bands with one of the local bands we played with Citra. Cool guys. They play at the same studio as us. Corey knows them from work. They're really good. Awesome band.
Yeah.
They're doing big things right now.
Yeah, they are.
And there was who was the guy?
Flahula?
Yeah, but that was another guy. The other guy was out of Utah. He ended up winning the thing, but basically we got in with Hard Rock through that competition.
Cool, man. You guys like doing a lot of competition style things every once in a while, or do you just play whenever you can, right?
Sometimes the thing about the competitions is there's motivation for the other bands to bring people. Like it's an actual event, people respond to it pretty well most of the time.
So it's big crowds.
It's not a competition though. It's not like it's not like you guys are going to be hitting each other with the bases and you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's a competition, but
Battle of the bands to the death.
Yeah, exactly.
Generally in the green room is where it's decided. So.
We had a very good record with Battle of the Bands until that show.
Yeah, we did. Undefeated.
Yeah, we were undefeated until
What was different about that?
Undefeated.
It was good.
Yeah.
Alex Boyer was great.
That's
who
it was. Yeah. Alex Boyer.
Very talented.
Yeah,
They've been around for a long time.
Awesome, man. Awesome. You know what, man? We're just about run out of time. Can you believe that, man? We're down to a little bit like under 4 minutes left. If you guys could kind of just play a little something so I can kind of outro you guys out, because that's how we do anymore, because I can't play outro music. So, a little something, whatever, and I'll say my goodbyes, and we'll say goodbye to Float Like a Buffalo, man. One of Denver's funnest, most enjoyable bands that you'll ever see. Such a great deal. It's Corey, Garrett, Phil, Beef, who is also known as Corey, Luke, Evan, and Jason. They are Float Like a Buffalo. Make sure to check them out at the Colfax and Raleigh Alamo Draft on Friday, September 8th. Tomorrow at Lansdowne Arms and Highlands Ranch. And September 22nd at the Hard Rock Cafe. Float Like a Buffalo. Check out their Facebook page. Give them a thumbing and a liking. Go to their pages. Download their music. Give them a little love. And show them the kind of respect that they need, man. It is definitely great stuff, man. Float Like a Buffalo in the studio. Make sure to check me out on RazRadioLive.com. We're going to do what we can to get on the air this week. It is the Chocolate Drop Show, a show for folks without any feelings. Me and Wayne will be back having a great time, so make sure you check that out. And make sure you check us out again next week. MileHighUnderground.com. We're going to have another great band in the studio, so make sure that you check it out. I know you had fun here discovering great new music right here in the Mile High area. And how else would you like to have it? Indeed. Smoke season will be next week, either Thursday or Friday, so make sure to check them out. They'll be here. And again, is Float Like a Buffalo, the Freeza Block Show. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Awesome. Thanks, you guys. Awesome stuff, man. Cool. Hey, this is the best part of the band. This is the best part of the show here, where I make this band and the guys that were here run me a quick promo. I don't remember how you guys, if you remember the last time, kind of gather around a microphone. You each say your names. One of you says the name of the band, and then one of you says that tagline there. And then
melting it down to zero on the Freeza Block show at milehighunderground.com.
That's how it goes. So go ahead and say your name, say them loud and clear, say them like you're happy to be here, and it's one of the funnest things you've ever done. Like, hey, I'm Jimmy.
Hey guys, I'm Jimmy.
You. What are we doing?
Saying, yeah, you're saying all your names.
All right, do it.
Go.
Garrett.
Corey.
No.
Hey, my name's Corey. My name's Garrett. My name's Phil.
Yeah, there you go, man. This guy knows how to work,
Oh, you
man.
want to? Okay.
Yeah. You know, hey.
Hey guys.
Ready? Hey, I'm Corey.
I'm Garrett.
I'm Phil.
I'm Beef.
Luke. I'm Evan.
I'm Jason.
We're Float Like a Buffalo, and we're melting it down to zero on the Freeza Block show at milehighunderground.com.
Hell yeah. How about a little laughter?
We could do it again if you want.
You know what? I need the last three guys' names one more time now.
All right, let's do it one more time. Guys.
Yeah, the names. Just
Oh, just the names?
Yeah.
I'm Luke.
I'm Evan.
I'm Jason.
that was it. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Awesome, man. That sounded great, you guys. Everybody, again, have a great weekend. milehighunderground.com. Let's get back to your regularly scheduled music, shall we? Or shall we? Uh-oh. I'm out of screw that.
Oh, I hate you guys right now.
Mile High Underground, a student-operated radio station from the Colorado Media School in Lakewood, Colorado.
Green for the money and gold for the honey. Then you dig it. Let me give you the understanding of PIMP. PIMP means a player into making progress. That he's in charge, that he's in control, that he got power over. That's what the word pimp means. It's domination.
It's all about the green and the gold. Bring the dough. Go 100, know the game. Never change for the days. All the money still I will, still away. Hey, one day I'ma blow up. These niggas claim they for it. I'm a number one. It's all about the green and the gold. Bring the dough. Go 100, know the game. Never change for the days. All the money still I will, still away. Hey, one day I'ma blow up. These niggas claim they for it. I'm a number one to show up. Okay, I done seen about all, no matter